Alright guys, so now that we talked about all the different things that are going to be in this video, let's get started into actually showing you these things in the video. So in Photoshop, we're going to go to Open, or File, Open, I'm sorry. Okay, Open. And by the way, this is for the gray background, if you didn't already know. I need to go to my backup, because I accidentally deleted my graphics pack from my original graphics folder, so I gotta go to my other one and open up these things. Why do I have? Okay, I for some reason have Ray Designs, his template in my design pack, whatever. All right, so we're gonna above this layer, open up. Oh, and I'm gonna have my template, not this guy's. I'm gonna have my own template in the description for you guys to download. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. So click on this layer, and then create another layer. Now we're gonna go to our brushes, and I'm gonna go to my brush piece right here. We're going to change this to, okay, if it will come up colored palette. Come on, don't do this to me right now. Okay, we're gonna change it to an orange right here, but we're gonna make the gray somewhere in between orange and gray over here. Now, what is this? Oh, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be cool. We're gonna change this layer. Well, not change. We're gonna name it multiply, and we're gonna change instead of normal, we're gonna change it to multiply. Okay, and we're just going to like I said, we're just gonna place, brush, whatever, paint some stuff onto it. Whatever, it's fine. And we lower the opacity down. And if we don't like that, we can always delete it and make another one. Because I do not like this brush for this. Was not a good idea. Multiply. Let's see, what brush do I have? What is this one? That could be cool. And then just, oh, what the heck? What is going on with this thing? It's probably because I'm recording. It's fine. And then just change the opacity like before. That was kind of like a shark. Whatever. Alright. And then do the same thing. New layer. Oh, what is it? Okay, hold on. Whoops. I'm sorry, guys. I am all over just screwing up today, apparently. Another layer. Make this one multiply as well, but get a brush that will kind of nope. Choose a bigger brush. Nope. Choose a bigger brush that will cover some area, like this one maybe? Yeah. And then just do this. Okay, there we go. Now let's wait for it to actually load up. There we go. And then lower the opacity down. Not too much, just some. And if this one's kind of low, I think I'm gonna raise the opacity for this one slightly. Alright. Now you can keep doing this with a bunch of different other ones. And I would recommend actually each time making the color a little bit different. So here's just another example. I would do multiply again one last time. Multiply's up here. What am I doing? And then I don't know how my brush is selected. Alright, I would do multiply one last time, like I said. So real quick, we'll just pick this brush, whatever. Okay, I don't even care. Change the opacity down, spice up a little bit, and then since we're doing that, I might as well do another fourth one, but this time change it to overlay. Make it a little bit darker than before, and then choose another brush. I like this one. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then lower the opacity. Significantly, actually. And this is what it looks like. You could do a whole lot more to it, but for now, that's all we're going to do, and we're just going to merge them together. Alright, now you could. There's some more stuff you could do. You could add some filters. Not really sure what filters I might want to add, so I'm just gonna I guess wing it really. So blur, we're gonna go to Gaussian blur. I like this one for this. This is gonna be cool. Turn it down some, and then just hit OK, and it will look like this. Do not worry about these little sides. These will be fixed in the description when I can download them. I guess you can go to this some more, and we'll try wave. Never mind, we will not do that. Filter. You can do pixelate some if you really want to. You can do mosaic. Raise it up or lower it some, and it looks kind of like this. It looks kind of cool so far. And then really, I wouldn't do too much else. I would maybe go to like stylize, and we can do wind or solarize, but I really would probably do wind. And then you could do like stagger would do this kind of stuff, but it's not really that cool. Or I mean, it's kind of here. We'll zoom out. This is what it would look like. So it would look like just a blast, and this would look like on just normal wind. And if you do end up doing this, I would recommend moving it over some, holding Control and hitting J, and then moving it back over. Going to your eraser tool, actually. Turning the hardness all the way down and the size up a little bit. And then just erasing down. And merging these two together. And that is a kind of cool background that you could make for this. Now let's go into another version of a gray background, which I think this will be the last one for that. So let's close this one out. No, I'll not save it. Open that up again, and then go back to my pack. Still don't get why I have that. I believe it's this one, which has some textures in it that you could use. Yeah, I was originally going to release this whole thing for 1K subscribers, but you know what? Whatever. Go back to the Navigator one. Yes, Navigator, okay. I have some textures I could use. So, start from the bottom one. Drag it over here. And place it above on this little gray piece. Above the gray piece, actually. Also, delete this Frame Designs piece. Again. Okay, that didn't drag over, so we're going to have to re-drag it. Oh, whoops. I dragged it out. Drag it over. Until you see a little thing that says you can drop it off, like this little, right here, right now. So you can drop it off now. There's a white everywhere, whatever. Place it somewhere over here. With this one, I would just duplicate it, move it over some, duplicate it again. And then just move it over. Don't make any, and then just merge them. Okay, and then, I'm not really sure what multiply would look like. Let me see that, if that's any good. No, I would probably just do like color burn, or maybe, no, not color burn, never mind, this is the wrong one, color burn. Maybe overlay, yeah, a little bit of overlay. We can turn the opacity down some. Okay, and then you go back to this 1K pack. don't worry about getting you 1K. I'm just gonna release this textures for you guys. Wait, no. I said in the beginning episodes I would not let you guys copy it completely. I'm not gonna release this. Find your own banner template too. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'll probably put the banner template in the bottom. Once we hit 10 likes at least, I'll put the banner template in the bottom. Description. Why did I say bottom? The description. I'm sorry. Yeah, you have to get 10 likes to do it, so if you want that, you better start sharing this video. Turn to overlay again, after doing the same thing, kind of, and turn the opacity down some. Starting to look okay, not too shabby. And then finally, I'm going to go to this last one, which I like this one very well. This one's my favorite one. It's kind of long too, so it works well. You don't need too many of them to actually fit the whole thing. And it can kind of be like this. And I'm sorry if you hear any like lawnmowers in the background. My neighbors are moving and they have to get their lawn mowed, and just don't worry about it. Overlay again. And then I guess turn the opacity down slightly. And now this is what it looks like. Voila. Now, like you did earlier, you could do some filters on them. But really, you should just real quick merge these, and then I guess do filters. I would just do like a blur, a little Gaussian blur. Let's see how this looks real quick. Yeah, that looks good. And then, where's it at? Stylize maybe? Sharpen. It's one of these things. There's one of them I like. Oh, wait, we'll go back to pixelate and do mosaic again and just hit okay. And that's that. It looked kind of cool. Use it for a lot of things. You can add on to it, do whatever you want. You can change it instead of overlay. You can use multiply. You can use darken, depending on what the colors are and stuff. So that's it for the gray. I will see you in the white, I believe. Yes, I'll see you in the white background. I'm warning you, white is not my best one. I've actually never done it before until today. Hope I can do it well. Don't get mad at me, I'm sorry. So yeah, before I go, or before I do the next one, really, hope you guys are enjoying this so far. If you watched this one only for this gray one, then, I guess comment if you enjoyed the gray. If you're watching for all of them, comment for that. Whatever. I'll probably do this at the end of the video, but I feel like I should do it now because it feels kind of like the end of the video, doesn't it, guys? Alright, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna get the next one. Alright, now it's time to show you guys how to make a white one. So, like before, open up the banner template. But this time we're gonna grab this little color and change it. I didn't click it, I'm dumb. Alright, so it's gonna go up to white, but we're gonna go down some. So it's gonna be like around, I don't know, E3 or E4, E4, E4. Okay? And then make sure you click on the gray background layer, this one right here. And then just hold Alt and hit backspace. Now it's kind of a white-ish. I'm gonna create a new layer, kind of. And then you're gonna make this one pure white. Get your brush tool, have the size up to about 1000 or something, and then just circle around it. Okay, so that if you were to turn off this, it would be, ooh, this was not very, didn't do a very good job here. Alright, there we go. So it's just a big circle around it. You can tell slightly if you turn it on and off, but it's not that big of a difference really. And then make another layer above that one, and make this one kind of like the gray over here. So mine's A1, A1, A1. And then I guess turn it down some. Actually, I forgot before we do that, change this to opacity to like 80 or so, whatever, 80, yeah. I guess we change the color down a little bit more so it's darker. That'll show it better. And then just, okay, yeah, it's showing up. Click around some, make sure you get the corners. Don't do too much in the bottom, I guess. Okay, that did what is going on? I gotta erase all this. Okay, there we go. And then just do the corners, click it, wait for it to show up, I guess, because that's my problem. It doesn't show right away. And then just make sure you get every corner. And then if you turn this off by clicking the little eyeball, you can greatly see the difference. And just turn this opacity down slightly to around 80 or so as well. Okay. And now find an image that you would want in the background. I chose a tropical nature jungle, whatever. Found it off Google by just googling tropical jungle. And then put it on Photoshop, yeah, above this layer. But, like I forgot to do this, make these all into a group. Okay. Now, so mine's kind of odd. So what I'm going to do is I am going, whoa, oh yeah, okay. Put this right here. Duplicate this. I'm going to move it as much as I possibly can over here. There we go. Okay. Gonna get my eraser tool. Make sure the hardness is 0 and the size is not that much, and then just erase some. And there we go. I'll move it over a little bit. Erase a little bit more over here. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna merge these ones. And I'm gonna move it kind of, this big log right here, kind of into the center. I believe this big log. Yes, it is this big log. I gotta move it down some. There we go. So now, it looks, you can't even tell that I erased anything, really. If you look closely, you can see this part's erased slightly, but you barely can see it, unless you know it's there. Alright. So we're gonna click this, change the layers style, I guess, to luminosity. So it looks kind of like this. And then lower the opacity to around 10%. Yeah, so you can faintly see it. Click up here in your adjustments to brightness and contrast. Turn the brightness down to around, I guess, -50. That's -500, not -50. -50. See how that looks? Not bad. And change the contrast up some. So now you can see it a little bit better. And also get hue and saturation and to turn that lightness down. Just slightly. Okay. So now there's your white background. You can do anything on it, really. You can add a bunch of lines, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. You can do whatever you want. This is your banner, like I said. This is just the background. So that's how you do the white background. You can do it any other way. This is just an example, but play around with it a little bit. Try to get some original stuff. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys in the image background. So okay, so I showed you how to make the white background and the gray background. Now I'm going to show you what to do with image backgrounds. Now the image I'm using is this one right here, which I made for my friend, Your Gaming News. So I'm going to show you what I did with this to make it look like I did. So basically what happens is, let me take off these right here and this right here. Okay, so all you have is this background. Now I added the image, which is this one right here, you can see that, and I made the light right there, the brighter right over here at the building on the left, as you can see, and another one darker at the left, or right. And there's some more stuff I'll show you when we get to this. So let me just close this out and open up my banner template that I might put in the description if I remember. Alright, so let me do my name right there. So we're gonna go find an image. I have mine right here. Let me close out of Facebook real quick so you don't hear any messages or anything like that. I have mine right here. I looked up city wallpaper 2560 by 1440, and I found this one. Apparently it's Dubai, which it says right here. But yeah, so I'll be using this one. So I'm gonna drag it into Photoshop right now. Isn't this 2560? It fits perfectly in the whole entire document. But I'm going to be dragging it down a little bit so I can get only a certain piece of it. I want just a little bit above this. Okay, cool. So now we're just going to create a new layer. Grab your brush tool, make it a soft brush, so 0 hardness, and turn the size up a little bit so it fits this building. And make sure the color is white. And then I just color the building right over here as much as I can. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to do another layer just in case, or not just in case, just to see how this looks. Make this top piece white as well. So let me turn off this one and keep this one only. Turn this one on overlay, see how that looks with this. Not too bad, I actually like that a little bit. Okay, so I'm turning this on as well. Turn them both onto overlay. Just turn the opacity down some on both. Yeah, there we go. So now they look brighter. The building looks brighter and happier. So now we're gonna create yet another new layer and change the color to black. And if this side is actually pretty good. And just on this part of the building right here, I'm just gonna go down. Okay, now I'm gonna change it to multiply. Doesn't really do too much. Actually, if I turn it to overlay, that looks good too. I think it's overlay. If it want to work. If you turn the opacity down some, overlay looks okay. It kind of just makes it a little bit darker so the light pops a little bit more. But we want to turn it down a little bit more so it's not like super, super dark. And then really up here, could use it as well. But it seems not to be working right now. So I'm about to create a new layer and do it. I'm not sure if it's overlay or if it's, okay, it's overlay. No, it's not overlay, I think it's multiply. I think it's just multiply. Okay, it's just multiply that does this. You can see it's a little bit darker, not as bright, which is good, but you don't really need that. Okay, so what I did next was I got a flare, so I'm going to go to File, Place Embedded, and I went and looked for a flare, so I'm going to go to my graphics pack, flares, and I myself grabbed this one right here. I could grab another one, like maybe this one or maybe this one, but those aren't very good. They're way too big and bright. So I like this one better, because it's a little bit darker. So wait for it to load up. And luckily for this one, I don't really need to resize or anything. I just have to click on this, click on screen, where's it at, screen? Okay, hold Control or Command and hit J, go up to File, I lost it. Oh no, it's Edit, Transform, and Flip Horizontal to make it a full one, not just half of one. And really, if I want to make sure that it's perfect, there we go. Okay, click on them. Click on the button that says, or click Control or Command E, and then make it again to screen because I forgot to do that. Alright, now I just gotta align it with this little light up top. Okay, now I'm gonna go to my eraser tool. I'm just gonna erase some of it so that it's not like super wide or super long or whatever, and it looks natural. Yep, so it looks good right there. Now I could also do it right here. I have not tried that out. I want to see how a flare right here on this light would look. So I'm going to go File, Place Embedded again. Now this was just a test. You don't really need to do this for anything. I'm just testing. I think I'm trying to do this one right here. Yeah, because it's not too big, but it's not like super small either. Alright. Screen. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. And I'm just gonna erase over here a little bit. Make sure you rasterize if you want to erase though. I like that. That looks cool. Alright. Now, let's put these all together and group them. And I'm just going to change it to BG. Now there's one thing I want to see how it would look. I can go to place embedded again. But I'm going to go to my textures. I'm going to look at all my textures. And see which one I think would look cool to make all these look different. Some of these aren't really textures. Some of them are more like, I don't know, some of them just aren't textures, really. Do this one, see how this looks. Really? This just tests? No? I'm gonna duplicate them. I'm gonna rasterize at the same time. I gotta rasterize. Always rasterize. If you want to erase, you gotta rasterize. So I'm gonna drag it over, get my eraser, and go down to make it look connected. And then just, what's the word? I don't remember the word. Crap. Merge them by holding Control or Command and hitting E. Now I'll do that again, and there you go. So now there's some things we can do. We can go to multiply, and then lower the opacity some. See how that looks? Not really that good. We could do luminosity. Lower the opacity some. See how that looks? No, not at all. We could try maybe hard light. Or maybe linear light. I think like linear light a little bit more sometimes. Looks okay. Not bad, not bad. See overlay. See how that looks. That looks okay. I like that. I can dig it. I wonder what color bar would look like. Nah, I'm gonna keep it overlay. Yeah. Look, kind of. That looks okay. Not amazing, but not bad. So now we're gonna go to our adjustments and click on curves. I'm gonna try to like. There we go. So now it looks not bad, not bad. Then I'm gonna go to brightness and contrast. Turn the brightness down some, the contrast up some. Brightness, actually I'm turning brightness up a little bit. Turn the contrast down some more, not too much up. Okay, I'm finally gonna go to hue and saturation. I'm gonna turn the lightness down a little bit. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit. No, I'll turn it down a little bit. Saturation I'll turn up some. I can change colors of everything too, if I really wanted to. But that doesn't look good at all, so I'm gonna take that off. And I guess there we go. Some of these things oh, I could also do this. I have another idea. Get my brush back, make a new layer. Change this to white again. Make it smaller. And highlight just, oh, whoops. Highlight just this text right here. This building name. I'm gonna change it to overlay. That's soft light. I'm gonna do it one more time. Turn the opacity down even more. Okay, that all goes. I thought it would look. Maybe luminosity. Nope, that didn't do it either. Alright, whatever. Ooh, soft light looks good. Hi, so it just brightens it up a little bit. And I think that's really all I did. I could maybe try some more with this building over here, make this one lighter too, I guess. I'm not really sure. Change it to overlay, see how that looks. Not terrible, but I mean, it's not really needed. Whatever, just try out a bunch of different things, see what you want to do. See, I think I'm gonna turn off this heating concentration, see how that looks. A little bit better. Turn off this, it doesn't look too much. And then curves, yeah, I like it better with curves on. Yeah, looks good. Alright, and then just, I guess, save it, or whatever, and then you can do more stuff to it. So, that's pretty much it for this episode 1. I guess this is over. Thank you guys for watching episode 1. Episode 2, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think I might show, a full tutorial, don't know. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And if you liked it, I guess leave a like. Yeah, see you guys later.